Good. Hello there. It's the 25th of May 2026, 4 a.m. and 18 minutes. I just watched Far Side, and it was Dr. Courtney Brown was talking about type 1 errors, type 2 errors, and type 3 errors. And so I immediately thought of my friend Joseph. I'm like, I show him, like, for example, telekinesis. And I'm like, okay, uh, here is a video of a person doing telekinesis, which you can find in telekinesis school. And tutorials, lessons, no videos. Let's choose hydrokinesis, which is okay. No, this one. So here, Trevor.
Welcome, watchers of Weird and Wet Videos. This is Trevor 7, creator of HowToTelekinesis.com and a teacher at the Avatar Energy Mastery Institute. And today's demonstration.
You can see him doing telekinesis. And so Joseph rejects the possibility that it's telekinesis. He says, like, it's not true, it's manipulated, it's an illusion he's doing, he's making shit up. And so if I study it correctly, yes, it's a type 2 error. Yes. And type 3, what is type 3? Well, is I don't know. Anyway, it gave me a lot of ideas because when I was in the hospital, no, let's go all the way. So when I first time I discovered I had psychic abilities, I defeated a sleep paralysis monster. I could remote view without knowing what remote viewing was. I could go into dimensions and go on spirit walks. And so when I said, like, okay, this is obviously unique, I should go to a doctor and ask him to research me. So I went to the hospital. I said, like, here's my card idea, my ID card. I want to be researched. I have superpowers. And so I sat down with the doctor, the psychiatrist, and he's like, okay, I'm listening. And I'm like, okay, to start off, I can remember a full deck of cards in less than 2 minutes. And he's like, okay, I'll write down some numbers. And I said, like, don't do numbers because I can't remember numbers. It's a whole thing. I studied cards. It's like, no, do numbers. And of course I made a mistake. And he's like, see, you are wrong. And then it all started. And then fast forward, I'm in the hospital again. I didn't take my medicine because I'm, like, still convinced I'm not totally crazy. And so okay, maybe a little story before that. The if you're healthy and you take antipsychotics and you get off of the antipsychotics, you will get a psychosis. If you're sick and you have a psychosis, you take the medicine and you go off the medicine, you get a psychosis. So both cases of a healthy and a sick person, they will get a psychosis again. And so the best way to get off the medication is to lower it gradually, which I am on that path right now. Okay, back to the story. I was in the hospital and I showed a video like this with the aliens, with the UFOs. And so I showed them like there is a UFO crossing across the sky at incredible speeds. And then even so you show them proof. I showed it to the nurses and they're like, you edited it. You used AI. Fuckers. and and so yeah. Of course they don't listen to you, they listen to the paper. And they because I have a history with because I'm taking the medicine already for 10 years now. It's they don't believe anything I say, even if I study memory techniques or anything else. They are trapped, and I wanted to say that actually because Dr. Courtney Brown also has a similar problem. I know the solution to this. It's here in hypnosis. Actually, no, it's in dating and self-improvement. So in one of his courses, he talks about what do people believe. And maybe I can find a similar video and I'll post it. Common cook belief. I saw it years ago. No, self-belief, yeah, it's now in the your belief system. Or limit your life. Ah, damn it, no. It's not what I am looking for. But it was like this. If you stand in front of a crowd and you're talking, then it's easier to believe the person who is talking to the crowd, which is as some kind of mechanism since caveman times we have. Also, if you give a reason to your claims, like I was late because the bus was too late or something, and then there was a third one, but I forgot it. But I know that, like my friend Joseph, because he knows me for 10 years now, I told him I have schizophrenia. And so whatever I say that requires him to believe in me, he won't do it. And so I have that with my family, with my friends, There's some friends, there's 2 friends that actually believe in me, but the others, they can't do it. And and luckily my viewers also believe me, I hope, a little bit. Um, where was I going with this? Oh yeah. So imagine if I go to meetup and uh, I start talking in front of people. I could actually do the psychological thing and convince people. Because I was in a heated argument with Joseph once again, and at the moment I hypnotized him. I noticed that he's very stubborn, but because he's stubborn and he gives me never the he never gives me my right. It's an easy mechanism to turn it around. So if you say like, uh, I do not believe in aliens, he will say like, but you do believe in aliens. Or if I say like, uh, aliens are not real, he would say like, but aliens, there is a chance they are real. So that's also a way. So hypnosis. The reason why I still try to convince my friend Joseph is because I learn a lot from him. There are a lot of people like him who are special and unique, and they 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 see the world differently, or the same, like they would say. Okay. I was also wondering, why am I like this? Why can't I complete the list? And why can't I just wake up every day and do everything on this list? Which is plausible. It's possible because it's structured that way. If I don't have any physical or mental blocks, I should be able to do it. And then I thought, like, well, it's because of the medication, and uh, and also because of childhood traumas. And so at home, I was responsible for the kitchen, cleaning, and the animals. And so I always had to work when coming home and then do my homework. But and that was a trauma. Fuck off. and But I had a good life. No worries. Anyway, and then I I came here and I said like, now I'm gonna do what I want, and I still can't do it. I'm exhausted mentally. I'm like, why isn't it working? If you look into the list, okay, let's go into the list. Let's do the first month of 2024 here. Okay, what did I do? I woke up at 4 o'clock. Slept from 1 o'clock. Okay, that's a lot of improvement this year. Dream nog. I couldn't do something. That is a reoccurring dream. Okay, so I'm progressing even though I don't feel like I'm progressing. But it should get me there. Well, today I forgot to take my medicine. It's now 4 p.m. a.m. 4 a.m. and 34 minutes, and at 3 o'clock, while I was still awake, I was like, oh, did I take my medication? And no, I didn't. I forgot. But I took it a half an hour ago, so I'm gonna get knocked out soon and sleep for 12 hours. This psychiatrist doesn't listen to me. Give me my day back. 12 hours. I sleep 12 hours already for a year. They fucking don't listen to me. I was in the hospital, and I know my psychic abilities went through the roof, but I still had a decent level of control once I calmed down, because I was really on a mission to help the world. I went to the peace judge, and the peace judge, she said, like, okay, you have to stay here for a year. And I'm like, I don't wanna. I'm gonna go into hoger beroep. And then I prepared a list. And I'm like, oh yeah, this list. I read this list in the court. I prepared it. And what it came to is that I should take my medicine. Because she said, like, the judge said, like, Mr. De Grave, I heard you want to quit everything. And I'm like, my body. So I prepared this, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'll take my medicine. But the reason why I went bonkers is because my psychic abilities picked up the bad ETs. And so I went on an adventure. You wouldn't believe it. You would believe it because I'm saying it. But it was I've reached God level at some point. And God level, I'll tell you what it means. It's just a name, it's not the actual thing. So it means that you understand something so well that you excel at it. And what I understood, I'm still coming to grasps with it, because it's an infinite well of inspiration. But it had to do with remote viewing and emotions. The map of emotions. I'm trying to make a map of all the emotions, which you can see here, and to be able to summon the correct emotion at the correct time. I'm learning this with Alobar Jones with the tarot cards. So the card I know. The card I know. Wait, I'll figure this out. So let's take the magician. So the magician is like a master of mysteries, which I'm trying to become. And this is a really well-maintained deck. The cards are a map of the human emotions, the tarot cards. And we learned this with Elobar. each day I have to take a card and meditate upon it. I have a book where it explains all the details of each card. If you shuffle the deck of cards, it has more possibilities than there are atoms in the observable universe. So it takes a while, but this is the map I was looking for, and so I wanted to make a VR game that reads your emotion and teaches you the skill by directing the emotion to a learnable frequency in a much faster way. And memory techniques and everything, it connects. Well, and that's about it. I don't know what else to say. I thought I'd make this log. Oh yeah, this. Well, I was controlled by aliens. They were doing all these kind of tests, and I was following willingly along, and it didn't end well because I know what I did. It wasn't good. I'm not gonna tell. But then I had to go to the hospital, and they still were testing on me. It's sometimes still happens when I don't know. I'm in contact with good ETs and bad ETs. Bad ETs are totalitarian. The good ETs are free willed. But usually when the bad ETs come, I have a bad emotion. And when the good ETs come, I have a good emotion. So that's the only way I can differentiate. Or if it's intellectually wrong, like self-deprecating thoughts or harmful thoughts, then and you feel good, then it's also bad. So to differentiate, you have to look at all in your observing. Okay. Yes. Man. So yeah, I'm getting paid because I am on drugs from the doctor, and it lowers my cognitive abilities. And when I was off the medication today, it wasn't on purpose, but I noticed my cognitive abilities come back and I feel better. I can think more sharply, but that's only for a short period. Then it goes down again if I wouldn't take the medicine. I've tested it enough. I know what the dangers are. Yeah. So I'm gonna make events. I'll film them, and then I have more credibility. Yes. And then I can teach these things more easily. Actually, I also thought about it. I can actually master all the skills without teaching it, but I really need people to talk with because it's I live the life of a hermit. I'm in solitude the whole day, and I only see the same people over and over again. It drives me a little bit nuts. And so this is a way out for me. And at the same time, I can teach something new to people. And I'll make the video game, which will also help a lot of people. Let's see where this goes.